Good afternoon, you guys. So I know you guys saw my video yesterday. I want to tell you something. This corruption, this rabbit hole runs so deep. You guys have no idea how deep it runs. So I told you about my incident in Washington State. And I can tell you that their corruption went across state lines, for sure. Okay? The only reason why I'm saying this is this case number that I'm about to put up here. I want y'all to go and Google it. All right? When you Google that case number, it's going to show up settlement, and it's going to have my name. And under that settlement, North Carolina awarded me $50 million after they dismissed my case. After. So this explains why I was shot at in Virginia. This explains why they were going to try to kill me and then disperse the money throughout these governmental entities. This is how they operate, you guys. And when I tell you guys that North Carolina, Washington State attorney generals are so corrupt, they are corrupt. These are these Democrats doing this shit to us. See, they want to classify us as crazy or mentally disturbed. That's why I don't take no medicines. That's why I don't go to nobody's doctor, because of the simple fact is, this is what they do to classify us. They don't want to take any accountability for what they've done. They know what they've done in my life. They mess with my credit. They mess with my son's life. They mess with my business. They mess with my employment. They did everything humanly possible. Everything. And now here I am fighting for my son over and over and over again, because these corrupt individuals went into a court, or went into a court, settled on cases that they had no rights to, and then disperse funds. And see, this is what you guys don't know. See, anything over $75,000 or more in North Carolina, I don't know about Washington State, but I can guarantee you, they went to the General Assembly up in Washington State with regards to my son's case, because this was a federal crime. And they got those funds dispersed, as I said yesterday. And the same thing happened to me in North Carolina. So they create these things so that they can come harm us and then benefit off of it. Now, if you don't believe me, go Google this case number. 122CV02509 ABJ. A is in Apple, B is in boy, J is in Jack. When you look under there, it'll say D's Construction, my whole full name, Denise Cheryl Ann Etienne, and then $50 million, and then prisoner litigation. Does it look like I'm in a fucking prison? This is what they do. And there's no accountability. There is no oversight. There's nothing. And here I am running and fearing for my life, because these individuals planned this the whole time. They was planning to go to the General Assembly in April of this year. That's why they shot at me at March the 10th in Richmond, Virginia. I'm telling you guys, this is full-blown corruption, and I can show it. I have the documentations to back up everything I'm saying. And I don't care. There's going to be some ops in here that's going to be like, oh, she ain't giving us the full story. No, I'm giving you the full story. Because, see, I know who you are. And I know what you're capable of. Okay? I know what you've been doing. And I'm not going to sit back. Here I am trying to survive on a day-to-day. On a day-to-day. Trying to make money. trying to continue to go to school, continue to do what I need to do to educate my mind and my body, and continue on being a welding instructor and a builder. That's what I do. I ain't no bum. I ain't no none of that. Okay? I work hard for what I want and what I get. See, North Carolina, when I got that contract with North Carolina Department of Public Safety, they thought that, oh, they dealing with a dummy. No, you ain't dealing with no dummy. They said, oh, she's posing as a general contractor. No, you didn't Google me. I had my general contractor's license up in Washington State. Yeah, you guys tried to erase it. You can't erase what a piece of paper you already gave me. You can't erase knowledge, okay? So my thing is, North Carolina tried it, and it didn't work. So I had a contract with North Carolina Department of Public Safety. They committed contract violations, then criminal activity, and then organized crime. That's the way I can put it. And I can show the proof. So if you look on my TikTok, how on my docket sheet, it shows that my docket sheet was notarized. It was notarized. My docket sheet was notarized. And on 10/27/2020, they said I filed a writ of mandamus. No, I filed my exhibits showing the acts of RICO and acts of corruption. That's what I did. And then they turned around and dismissed my case. The judges, the same 3 judges that I filed complaints on. You dismiss my case, and then you turn around and you go to the General Assembly and say, oh, we're going to settle on this case, knowing that you came for me, tried to kill me, and then keep the money. This is how their corruption works, you guys. And it's not just with the state and local governments. It's with these insurance companies. They know what they're doing. Why you think that people dropping like flies? They know what they're doing. And nobody is to protect the little people. Nobody. Parents file complaints against the Department of Education. There is no recourse for them when they are found guilty. When the school district is found guilty, what is the recourse for the parents? What's there to protect the parents from retaliation? Nothing. As a business owner, I filed complaints with the North Carolina Attorney General's office. They say, well, we're here to protect the constituents, but then at the same time, we're here to protect the governmental entities. So which is it? It's conflict of interest. And the same way within Washington State, what they're doing with my son right now. The Superior Court Judge, Susan Sezeko, went into court, had a whole court case, settled on the case, got the funds dispersed, and then set out an unconscionable scheme to kill me and my son. And now they still retaliate because it didn't fall through. See, what God has, no man can tear it apart. And I'm going to tell you that right now. So, you guys, I want you to share my story. I want you to share it and share it and share it. I know it's a lot. I know it's like, it feels like there's a lot of moving parts to my situation. I can show the acts of corruption. I can show how it went across state lines. I want you to share my story. Because what they did was they was going to kill me and split that money up between those governmental entities. That's what they were going to do. And everybody that was involved. Down to the judges, these corrupt judges, these attorney generals, all of that. They were trying to take my life and the life of my son. Share my story. We need to stick up for one another. Be there for one another. No matter what color we are, we're the little people. Okay? But Kamala Harris, we can't put her in office. She don't care. She don't care about us.